Okay. Last week, Reggie, you were the focus of, a lot of the allegations that we spoke about earlier with choke and all that stuff. But a big thing came into question, and that was, does Reggie Wright have immunity for the Biggie situation? Yes or no? I wanted to get your definitive answer and let you speak on that.
Okay. All right, y'all. Immunity? Hell no. Immunity, no. All right. So what happened was Greg Cadians and them had this task force, right? And it was like 15 of them on the task force, as I always tell y'all. And they followed everybody around me, Keith D, Teresa Swan, probably Suge, and who else? Whack 100. Uh, I don't know. You have to read Murder Rap or the book, right? Or the documentary to see all the people that they were following around. But these are people that I know that they were definitely following around for about a year. So as they do, task force does, on a day they be like, this is the arrest date. This is the day we're going to arrest everybody, right? And so they started bringing everybody in on this one particular day. Everybody except Reggie Wright. Because Reggie Wright wasn't dirty back in 2008, 2009. Now, God forbid if this task force would have been happening in 2012, 2013. My fat ass would have been caught up way before. I got caught up and got in trouble in 2017. Because about 2012, 2013, I was heavy into the weed gang, right? We all know that. I ain't got to deny that. Don't do it anymore. Don't advise you to do it. Unless you're in the state of California now, which is pretty much legal. But don't send nothing across state lines. Okay. So during this point of time, that Greg Cadians and his partner and this guy named this FBI agent named Jeff, can't think of his name, and somebody else, Jeff, Greg, his partner. Oh, and Coet and his partner, Fournier. They all came on different occasions to my house, right? Hey, Reggie, we need you to help us with this case. We doing this, we doing this. Here's a picture. Look who we got in the backseat of the car right now. Look who house we done went to today. Okay. Well, we investigating death row, and we got a federal task force, and we about to do this. Oh, okay. Well, y'all here to arrest me? No. Reggie Wright don't talk without no attorney. I don't care who it is. When I got into 2 shootings as a cop, first thing I was like, where's the attorney? I need the association attorney. I tell y'all that. I try to teach y'all that. I try like hell, but hey, I always tell you, if you guilty or innocent, get a fucking attorney, y'all. If y'all don't learn anything from me. Yeah, Reggie, go ahead, get your attorney. Okay, we'll give you a couple of weeks, before we talk to you, whatever. So there was this big time attorney that my dad had a great relationship with named Roger Rosa. Roger Rosa. And I go down there, tell Roger Rosa, hey, they trying to talk to me, this, all of this going on. They're like, oh, okay. Well, let me reach out to the U.S. attorney. Me and him are not the U.S. attorney, the deputy U.S. attorney that's handling the case. I know who he is. He gets back to me about 2 or 3 weeks later, Roger Rosa, and he said, hey, Reggie, and I didn't know the difference. I just learned all this, the difference from the Keefe D shit between a queen of the day, they call it, which is a Proffer agreement, a.k.a. queen of the day, and an immunity agreement. They say they want to give you a Proffer agreement or an immunity agreement to come down and talk to them. Something regarding a Biggie Small murder or something like that. And I go, what? So he said, just sign this, sign this paper, or here's the agreement. Here's the agreement that was sent to me. And they said, y'all see it? Okay. They said, now y'all make sure y'all look at the back of that agreement too. And so he goes and says, I said, Biggie Small? Oh, shit. I ain't giving you no $10,000 to go down there to meet with them regarding that. You tell them to send me whoever need to talk to me. I don't need no Proffer agreement or no Proffer session regarding no Biggie Small thing. Not doing it. No, don't need that. I said, that's all they talking about. Yeah, that's all they want to talk to you about. But by this time, Greg had got kicked off the particular task force. He had got reassigned, something that went down, right? By the time I got around, or they reshuffled and got through there, now they got the two black cops that's handling the investigation part of the Biggie Small. Because I guess they all had different assignments on the case. They had different people dealing with each other. And so the two black cops came, right? And they go and try to show me this agreement. Talking about, yeah, well, we got this letter from Poochie saying this, and that. And I just started laughing. I was like, well, y'all don't think I already know about this letter? Because they had showed a same or a similar letter to Teresa Swan. So y'all gonna come at me like this? I don't need to talk or deal with y'all anymore. That's all that happened. And they just laughed. And ever since then, me and those two black cops, or definitely one of the black cops, has been a cordial, very professional relationship since then. Yeah. That's all Reggie did on that Biggie Small investigation or any contacts or anything like that I had with them. Is when that meeting happened, where they tried to show me that agreement, and I pretty much laughed at them. So to say I have the agreement, I was sent that agreement, but as y'all see, it was never executed by the U.S. Attorney Office or anyone from there. And that type of meeting or session that y'all saw Keefy D had, where him and his attorneys was in there, and they had their attorneys and all of them, nothing like that has ever taken place with me. But more importantly, and what y'all got to understand when y'all listen to the idiots on YouTube, is cops can't they can make it. They can do whatever the fuck they want. But let me just teach y'all something. A cop can't give you no type of deal that's going to happen in the court of law. No type of agreements. There has to come from the district attorney for the state cases and the deputy U.S. attorney for the federal cases. This is something for y'all to learn so y'all know. Because I know y'all got this snitch yoke and all of that. Who should know this, because I'm sure he had some type of agreement when he snitched on this boy. But don't let him come up there and be telling y'all Greg Cadians gave that to Reggie or did this or all of that. Greg Cadian, number one, wasn't even on the task force at the time. But two, and more importantly, can't do it. It has to come from the attorneys, the DA, or the deputy U.S. Attorney's office. Okay? So that's what happened on that.